Okay, ngayon i-discuss natin kung ano ang equation of a circle. Under this topic, malalaman natin yung two forms of the equation of the circle, yung tinatawag natin na standard form or the center radius form, and the other one is the general form of the equation of a circle. Under this topic din, malalaman natin kung paano isulat ang equation of the circle in different forms given yung coordinates of the center of a circle and the length of the radius of a circle. Now let us have the illustration. So when we say standard form of the equation of a circle, this is also known as the center radius form. So with center at HK and a radius of R units. So that HK represent the coordinates of the circle for its center, wherein H is the x coordinate and then K is the y coordinate, then R is the radius. So if a circle has a center point HK and a radius of R units, this will be our equation for center radius form. So we have here the quantity of x minus h square plus the quantity of y minus k square equals r square. So in our illustration here, for example, this is the center point. So it represents the coordinates hk. And then from the center point to a point on the circle, so this segment represents the radius. Okay, from the center point to point P, which is on the circle, so this segment is the radius. Now, if we have center at the origin and a radius of R units, so this will be our center radius form for the equation of the circle. We have x squared plus y squared is equal to 0. So, why there is no h and k in the formula or in the equation? Ito ay sa kadahilanan na ang ating center point of the circle is at the origin and it represents the coordinates 0, 0. So, ibig sabihin, the value of h is 0 and the value of k is 0 since our center point is at the origin. So, we will not use h and k in our equation. Okay, so I repeat. This is the center radius form for the equation of the circle if the center is at the origin 0, 0 and we have a radius of R units. While this one, if the center is at H and K, ibig sabihin given yung coordinates HK and given din yung length of the radius, so this will be our center radius form. So let's proceed. So here are the examples on how we can write the center radius form for the equation of the circle given yung coordinates of the center and the radius. So example number 1. The equation of a circle with center at 2, 7 and a radius of 6 units is, so the value of h is 2, the value of k is 7, and the value of r is 6. So, ang gagamitin natin ay yung first form of the equation of the circle which is x minus h squared plus the quantity of y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So, i-replace na natin yung value ng h. So, x minus the value of h, 2 square plus y minus the value of k, 7 square is equal to the value of r, our radius, 6 square. And then let us just simplify this. So our center radius form of the equation of the circle will be the quantity of x minus 2 square plus the quantity of y minus 7 square equals 36. Okay. What about number 2? The equation of a circle with center at -4, -9 and a radius of 8 units is, so, center radius form po ulit tayo. Let us replace the value of h by -4. So, bakit siya naging positive 4 pagdating sa equation? It is because sinusunod nating form is x minus the value of our h, which is negative 4. Yan. So, pag sinubstitute mo kasi dun sa x minus h, ganyan siya. Meaning, double negative sign tayo, negative times negative. Kaya siya ay naging positive. Same as with this quantity, siya ay y minus, ang value ng k natin ay negative 9. Ayan. Double sign ulit siya na negative. Kaya negative times negative will be positive. Then our radius is 8 square. So if we simplify this, we have the quantity of x plus 4 square plus the quantity of y plus 9 square is equal to 64 because 8 square is equal to 64. So, kung mapapansin nyo dun sa number 1 and number 2, kapag ang ating center ay positive, pagdating sa equation, pinapalitan lamang ng sign yung quantity. Minus. So, kung ito ay positive, pagdating doon, magiging negative na siya kasi tina-times natin siya dun sa operation na negative. So, this one, positive, pagdating dito, negative. Ito, negative 4, pero pagdating doon sa quantity x plus 4, kasi nga, nag-double sign tayo ng negative, if we multiply, will be positive. So, in short, ganito na lang ang tandaan nyo. Kung ang coordinates niya ay positive, pagdating sa equation, negative yung sign ng quantity. Kung ang coordinates niya ay negative, pagdating sa equation, ang quantity niya magiging positive. So, yun na lang yung tandaan natin, ha? Next, number 3. The equation of a circle with center at negative 5, 3, and a radius of 12 units. Okay. Since this is negative 5, if we multiply this in the operation x minus h, or minus times negative 5, so will become positive 5. And then if this is positive 3, so minus positive 3. Square is equal to, ang ating radius ay 12. So if we square 12, our equation will be quantity of x plus 5 square plus quantity of y minus 3 square equals 144. 12 times 12 is equal to 144. Okay. So yun ha, nagpapalit ng sign pagdating sa equation. Because we are multiplying the negative operation to the sign of the value of h. The negative operation to the sign of the value of k. So, kaya nag-change siya ng sign pagdating sa equation. So, yung number 4, the equation of a circle with center at the origin and a radius of 4 units. So, center is at the origin, meaning the value of h and k is 0, 0 because we have the center at the origin. So, 0 for h, 0 for k. So, meron na lang tayong x square plus y square is equal to the radius 4 square. Then, if we simplify, we have x square plus y square is equal to 16. So, madali lang. Origin kasi ang ating center. So, 0, 0, no h and k. Now, 0 ang h, 0 ang k. Number 5. The equation of a circle with center 0, 3, and the radius of 15. So, here, our coordinates, the x-coordinate for the center of the circle is 0. Pero meron tayong 3 as the value of k. So, if x-coordinate is 0, pag pinalitan natin dun sa ating center radius form, yung h, 0, ang matitira na lang is x. So, we have x square, wala tayong h kasi 0 na nga siya. Pag sinimplify mo, ito na lang. Plus the quantity of y minus the value of k, 3 square is equal to the radius 15 square. So, tandaan nyo ha, if x-coordinate is 0, in the center radius form, we have only x square because we have to substitute 0 for h, and if we simplify, ito na lang yung matitira dyan. So, simplifying, we have x squared plus the quantity of y minus 3 square is equal to 225 coming from 15 square, meaning 15 times 15 is 225. For number 6, So for number 6, the equation of a circle with center negative 2, 0. So ang 0 naman dyan ay yung y coordinates and a radius of 9 units. So ibig sabihin kung 0 yung y coordinates, 0 yung k. Pag sinubstitute, ang matitira na lang ay y square. So y coordinates natin because k is 0. And then if we substitute the value of h, we have x plus 2 square plus y square equals 9, the radius square. So if we simplify, we have x, quantity of x plus 2 square plus y square is equal to 81 coming from 9 square, which is 9 times 9. Okay, so this is how to write the equation of the circle in center radius form given the center and the radius. Next. So paano naman kung ang kinakailangang equation of the circle ay in general form or the general equation of a circle? So, ganun pa rin, given pa rin ang coordinates of the center of the circle and the length of the radius. So, ito yung susundan natin. Dapat ganito yung pagkakasulat ng equation of the circle kung ang hinihingi ay general form. We have x squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f. So, second degree ng x, second degree ng y, followed by first degree ng x, followed by first degree ng y, and then yung f natin, inirepresent niya ay constant number, yung walang variable, equals 0. So, the right side is 0. So, yung d, e, and f, nire-represent siya mga real numbers. So, magbigay tayo ng example. Write the general equation of a circle with center for negative 1 and a radius of 7 units. So, binigay ang center, ibinigay ang radius. Then, pinapadetermine ang value ng D, E, and F. So, mag-start tayo dun sa center radius form kasi given yung H and K at saka R. So, pag sinundan natin yung center radius form, if we substitute the value of H, so meron tayong X minus 4 square plus Y plus 1 square equals yung R natin, 7 square. So, ipinalit natin yung H, K, and R. And then, para maging general equation siya, i-expand natin yung equation. Ito kasi, square of a binomial. So, magiging trinomial siya kapag in-square natin. Sa long method siya ay x minus 4 times x minus 4. Kung maglo-long method kayo. Pero pag ginamitan natin siya ng special product formula, madali lang, since this is a square binomial. So, para ma-expand si squared binomial in short way, you just square the first term. So, the square of the first term is x squared. And then, to get the middle term, or the second term, multiply negative 4 by x. So, we have negative 4x times 2. That's why our middle term is 8x. And then, for our third term, square negative 4. So, the square of negative 4 is positive 16. So, kapag nag-square kayo ng binomial o nag-expand kayo, ang last term laging positive. That's why this is positive 16. Okay. Ulitin ko yung first term, square nung first term of the binomial. So, we have x squared. Yung last term, square nung second term of the binomial. That's why we have positive 16. And ang middle term, imumultiply lang natin yung dalawang term nung binomial. So, negative 4x pag i-multiply times 2. Ito-double nyo. Kaya ang middle term ay negative 8x. So, yun din ang gagawin natin dun sa squared binomial na y plus 1. So, square the first term. So, we have y squared. Then, middle term, multiply y by 1. So, we have y. Then, multiply by 2 double, 2y. And then, square the last term 1. So, we have positive 1 for the third term. And then, 7 squared is equal to 49 for the right side. Then, dahil na-expand na natin yung trinomial, ayan, nire-write lang natin siya sa baba without parentheses. So, isusundan na natin itong general form na to. Writing first the second degree term of x, followed by second degree term of y, followed by first degree term of x, first degree term of y, And then, bakit 17 ito? Kasi kinumbine natin yung constant na 16 and 1, kaya 17 equals 49. Okay, so we have 17 in the left side, we have 49 in the right side. So, ang target natin mag-0 itong right side, kaya gumamit tayo ng subtraction property of equality. We subtract 49 both sides. So, that's why this is the resulting equation sa baba. If we simplify, so we have x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 2y. Combining 17 and negative 49, we have negative 32. So, ayan na. Nasunod na natin si x squared plus y squared plus dx plus ey plus f. Wherein, ang ating value ng d is negative 8. Ang value ng e ay 2, ang value ng f ay negative 32. So, the general form for the equation of the circle will be x squared plus y squared minus 8x plus 2y minus 32. So, remember, kapag ka isinusulat ng general form of the equation of a circle, ang kailangan nating skills dito ay yung squaring a binomial. So, ito, mahalaga ito. How to square a binomial, na ang result dapat ay perfect square trinomial. So, madali lang naman yan. Tandaan nyo, just square the first term, square the last term, that's the last term and first term and last term, parang squaring yun. Middle term, multiply lang natin yan lahat, then times 2. Kaya meron tayong negative 8x at saka positive 2y sa gitna. Then just follow the general form by applying the property of equality. Okay, that is all about the standard form or the center radius form and the general equation of the circle, how to write the equation given the center and radius. Hope na intindihan ng lahat at makatulong sa pagsasagot ng activity.